Hi, I'm Johnny, and this is Off the Beaten Trail, and today I'm taking you to High Falls Park, located in DeKalb County, Alabama. Okay, so I am extremely excited to take you to this location in Alabama. It's one of those locations that I cannot get out of my head, and it probably is one of my favorite locations in the entire state. Like, I'm saying better than the walls of Jericho, better than other areas that I visited, and that's because it is just breathtaking and it's extremely fun. I did not have as much time as I wish I had had at this location because I had to move on and get my campsite and go to other locations, but this area is extremely beautiful and I'm extremely excited to take you here today. So High Falls Park is an amazing free waterfall park that offers a beautiful scenic waterfall, and it is open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. every single day. I really did enjoy it. You have an area where you can have children play at. That's an actual playground. It's not a very large playground, but they do have a playground available. And then they also have plenty of places to, sit around and decide to have a picnic. And then you can view the waterfall from an overlook above this gate, and then you can also walk down to the waterfall and go over to the edge. And whenever you get down to this waterfall, you're going to be at the top of it, and you're going to be able to walk to the very edge of the waterfall. Now, one of the really cool facts about this location is the fact that they have a natural rock bridge. This waterfall had created an erosion effect that hollowed out the bottom of the rock surface from this rock formation, and then it turned into an actual bridge that you can walk across, and it is extremely interesting. However, I didn't walk across it myself because I didn't have enough time to get to that location. But I do have a lot of really good footage of the actual rock bridge itself. This waterfall is really massive and there's a lot of power behind it, and I really regret the fact that I did not get to finish filming in this location because this was one of the locations that I had been looking forward for the entire year. I had really planned it out. I knew I had to come here, and then I didn't really get to spend the amount of time that I had wanted to devote to this location, and they actually blew the whistle on me. They were like, it's time for you to get out, and I was like, this is just great. I really wish that I could have been here a little bit longer, so I have a little bit of frustration about that, but I am very happy that I was able to experience it, and if I ever come back to Alabama and spend recreational time here, this is the location that I am going to make sure that I come back to. So I do believe that there is a way down to the waterfall base without jumping off the side of the cliff. I think there's an actual trail, but because I had limited time at this location, I wasn't able to actually get the trail on video. However, I did see people, it looked like they were walking up the side of the waterfall on the left-hand side from where you enter the park. And so I think that that area has a trail that you can easily walk down and swim in the water. So another thing that I want to say is that the waterfall has multiple different levels that you can jump off of. If you jump off at the lower level, then if you do decide to jump off, there is a rope that will take you straight up the side of this rock face that you can climb up the side of to get back to the top of the waterfall. As I said before, High Falls Park is located within DeKalb County, Alabama. DeKalb County has a population of about 71,000. The largest city in DeKalb County is Fort Payne with a population of about 14,000. High Falls Park is about 40 minutes of Fort Payne by car. High Falls Park is located about 1 hour and 20 minutes southwest of Chattanooga. 1 hour and 15 minutes southeast of Huntsville, and 1 hour and 50 minutes northeast of Birmingham by car. Now, one thing that I think is extremely cool about this location is the fact that you can actually jump off the side of this cliff. The water is about 10 to 15 feet deep, and this cliff is extremely high. However, everybody does jump off the side of the cliff. If you come and visit, it is something that is known for in this area. However, I'm not going to say that you should do it or recommend that anybody do it, but I am going to say it is something that everybody else does happen to do. I wouldn't recommend people that cannot swim or people that are not physically able to do such activities to do it. And I'm not saying that there is no risk factor, because if you do choose to jump off this cliff, you can injure yourself if you slip and fall whenever you're trying to jump. But I am going to say that I did it and I had a really fun time doing it. I'm extremely excited to share that video with you, and I'm going to go ahead and show you those clips now. But before I do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that way I can take you to a new location each week. If I did not mention it before, this is a great activity for everybody in the family, including your pets. Pets are allowed to walk throughout this area on a leash. And then on top of that, it is free. I know I mentioned that before, but they do have a donations jar that helps keep the park running, and it is very appreciative if you give them a donation for all that they do and keeping this an active, available location for everyone in the state of Alabama. And yes, they do have bathrooms. Bathrooms are available inside the building. So that is another really cool feature that most locations that I take you to do not have. And so with all of that being said, I do want to say that I really enjoy this location. And if you like this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And also, tell me what you thought about this location, if you've been to High Falls Park, or if you plan on going, or if you just thought it was a really cool location. And I will see you next time when I talk to you about the Little River Canyon. That's the next location that I'm going to be taking you to within my videos, and I'm really excited about it.